recording? Okay. Good evening, people of the internet. Here we are again, and I am Pastor Paige.
Where are you from, Pastor Paige?
I am from Waseca, Minnesota.
And I'm Pastor John. I am from Owatonna and Blooming Prairie, Minnesota. And we have a guest with us today, Pastor Charlie. Will you introduce yourself?
Thank you for having me. I'm Pastor Charlie Leonard from Blooming Prairie, Minnesota.
We are delighted to have you here joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Confession, we lied to you all last week when we said we would have an airport edition of this vlog. We are not. We are having a hotel edition.
Yes.
We are here at the Westin Hotel in Pittsburgh. We got here safely, but we
Downtown Pittsburgh.
Downtown
Yes,
Pittsburgh,
yes.
yes. And Pittsburgh is decorated with all sorts of ELCA paraphernalia, and so we will be showing that to you later in the week. But we couldn't video record at the airport because of traffic on 35. Charlie and I got there a little late, and but how was the plane flight, Paige?
You know, it was interesting in that as soon as we got on, we kept hearing the word Lutheran.
We did hear a lot of Lutherans.
Yes, and we realized that a majority of our plane was made up of voting members for this churchwide assembly.
Yeah. So what's it like to fly with Lutherans?
Well, it's good.
It was fine. It's mostly.
But it was
normal.
interesting to hear one person in particular trying to explain the Lutheran liturgical year to a Catholic and trying to explain the differences. It was quite hilarious.
Yeah, I heard someone trying to explain the word evangelical to someone who clearly did not want to listen to them. So, you know...
realize we don't talk about ourselves very much, or maybe well.
Yeah, we take,
Very good at
we take any
Yes,
opportunity we can
yeah.
when people are enclosed in metal vessels.
nowhere to
locked.
go.
Yeah, they can't get out. Yeah, so it was a good flight. Good. We were cared for well there. Couple of questions for our guest today, Pastor Charlie. Charlie, what are you excited about for this assembly coming up this week?
Well, I'm excited about how the deliberations will take place with an assembly this large. This morning in my sermon, I referred to the new ELCA social statement on criminal justice that we'll be debating. And so I'm excited to hear what people have to say about this.
Yeah, is there any what's at the core of the statement that grabs you the most?
Well, there's a focus on the people who suffer because of the fallacies in our current criminal justice system. And I'm very curious to hear about the variety of problems that will be talked about with our current system.
Okay,
And what we might try to do about that.
great.
Yeah.
And we'll give you a fuller report on the criminal justice statement later in the week as it's being discussed.
Yes. As for now, I don't know. I think it's been a full day.
It has been a full
Yeah,
day.
it started with church with some of you
With
back
many
home.
of you, yes.
Yes.
We talked about God's work, our hands this Sunday, the ELCA motto, and we had a good meal.
Yep,
We've
good meal.
been fed well, and we're probably gonna get a good night's rest. And things start up tomorrow morning with registration and all of that.
It begins.
Anything else you guys want to say? You want to throw in there?
Well, tomorrow's going to be a big day for me because I will go into this session called iPad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to begin calling it an iPad.
Right.
And, because
You've already started off on the wrong foot.
I have.
Everybody else does call it an iPad, so you.
Okay.
Yeah, we can,
I'll get it sooner or
yes,
later.
yes.
But everybody at the assembly, instead of having a large stack of paper with all of the items on the agenda printed out, we are all being issued iPads for a paperless assembly.
Yes.
And I'm excited to see how that goes. I'm excited to be trained as to how to use an iPad. And I shared with my colleagues tonight that if this goes well, I'm going to go home and buy my first iPad.
Yes.
Wow.
This could be
exciting.
a big deal.
We may need a post-assembly vlog just to hear about how the new iPad's going.
My colleague uses one every day, and I'm quite impressed with the time that it saves her and the amount of paper.
So the
that
church
saves
is
her.
responding to the current trends.
And this video was not paid for by Apple.
No,
we promise.
no.
Anything else we need to say?
No, No, I don't think so, but more to come.
More to come.
More to come.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
Have a good night.
Night.
Sleep
Good
well.
night.
Shh. Pastor Charlie is sleeping.
He's gone up to bed, but Paige and I realized we totally forgot to show you our before and after pictures from the airport. So
Enjoy.
enjoy. Have a good night.